Hello, welcome to this Effective Change Management module. It's an e-learning module which helps you to, in your work as manager, as leader of a public institution. It's about change and we made it very practical. It's about 3 to 4 hours and you can stop anytime and you can continue anytime. It's very flexible and I will tell you what this module is about. First I will introduce myself. I'm Gerrit-Jan Schep. I'm from the Netherlands. I live in Amsterdam and I worked with governments, local governments, central governments, ministries most of my career, and mostly in organizational matters, public administration reform, everything that has to do in fact with change, because we need to improve services for the citizens, and this is also, I think, one of your most important tasks, and we have to run our organizations internally in a perfect manner, and the result should be that ordinary citizens are going to benefit from that. So change is important. I will tell you what is the content of this module. We have a lot of elements in it. It's very, let's say, interactive, very flexible. We have videos, we have articles, we have learning text, we have tests. You can do self-tests about your change management skills and things like that. But in short, I will mention 4 categories of the e-learning module. First, I will explain why change management is so important. Then, without, let's say, resistance, no change. Any change process, no matter how good you are or how well you prepared yourself or how many ambassadors that you have organized in your change process, you will always meet resistance. So part of the module is also how to deal with that resistance. There are different models of change. There's a lot of management literature. Today in this e-learning module we will work with the 8-step model of Kotter, and we will explain it to you and with also some background materials. And let's say things like stakeholder management or doing a stakeholder analysis is also very important, and knowing how to work with that, and we will explain that too. I hope you will enjoy this e-learning module very much. It's not only theory, it's very practical, and I think that you can immediately apply this in your daily job, and that's exactly the purpose of this module. Now, let's go to why change management is so important. Well, if you work in the public sector, it's even more important than when you make change in the private sector. I will tell you why. 2 examples. So first of all, I think everybody has a smartphone, and you need a provider to work on your smartphone because you need data bundles and you need SMS and whatever. And if you have a provider, you buy, let's say, the stock every month. But when you have a problem with your provider, let's say your data bundle is finished more quickly than you expect, or there's something wrong with your bill, and when you call the help desk and they don't give you a proper answer and they treat you not very well, and they don't solve your problem, what will you do? Will you stay with them or will you move? And luckily you have a choice, because you can switch from Vodafone to Orange or from Orange to Vodafone, or it doesn't matter what kind of provider you have in your country. This is what your free choice, and you can choose a new provider which hopefully is better for you. Now, the second example. You're going to celebrate a birthday with friends and family, and you make a reservation in a restaurant. And you go to the restaurant and you find out that this restaurant actually is not very well for you, because the waiters are rude. When they take your order, you have to wait a long time, and even when they bring the food, it's not very tasty, and they bring a lot of wrong stuff even to your table as well. Will you go back there? I don't think you will go back there. Next time you will choose with your party another restaurant. So, that's all the free options that you have, yes? But now, you need a driver's license or a passport, or you want to register the birth of your newborn child. You go to the municipal office or you go to a public institution and you apply for the service. And let's assume that this service is not very efficient. Long waiting lines, people are rude that are serving you. What option do you have? Can you go somewhere else? No, you have to go back to that office. So here you see the dilemma that we are talking about. In the, let's say, public sector, the service providers are monopolists. You don't have a free choice to choose your own provider. You have to go to that public entity that is determined to do a driver's license or a passport or whatever. You don't have a free choice. So, if you are a manager in the public sector and you are responsible for providing services for the population, it's very important that you keep an open eye for the best quality and excellent service that you could provide, because your clients have no choice. So change management is very important, and monitoring the performance of your services is of, let's say, enormous importance for the citizens who are your clients. Well, I hope that this e-learning module will help you on the road to excellent services, and I hope also that you enjoy it very much. We give you international examples. It is based on our year-long experience working in many countries, in many cultures, but we know one thing for sure: if you are a citizen in a country, you have the right on good services, and I'm pretty sure that this rather short e-learning module will help you to improve your job. Thank you and good luck.